or it's got white blazing. Crazy week. Been phenomenally blessed by two amazing people, so I'll just sit happy in my heart about all that. Deliveries arrived. What a handy little blade. And this should be new cutting discs and something to augment other stuff that I'm hoping to do in the next couple of months. Now, I did a video this morning for Gapku, and in there I was just basically giving a bit of respect back for people who helped me out. Blow me if Blade Artist 972 won't give me advice on the actual site, so thank you very much. Later. Everybody's going, yeah, I'll give it a go, and it should be cool. 10 discs in their own tin. That'll keep them clean, so I can start cutting again. Plastic. Now, what I need to do, poor Rob, let's drill his handles. So I've had to go back to my artwork to draw the handle out on. I got a light box I made. Basically it was a drawer with some white perspex and 2 light bulbs in it. It's a light box. So I put the A3 design on it and draw around the outside and then plot where the pins are going to go, and I'll give myself that. So I'll dress it up to one of those, bang, with a centre punch, and start drilling. It's going to be slow because I know it's a nail steel, but it's still pretty hard. I'll have some lube on it as well, which I think is at the other end of my garage, and I'll start drilling it. So I'll see you in a bit when I'm set up. Okay, I need a bigger garage. So I'm sort of straddling the back of the tripod at the moment. That's just loose on there, but it's central to where the stock is. And now what I do is lay the punch there. I come in with a pretty useful engineer hammer and give it a decent tap. So that's in the centre of that one. Check it's lined up like that. And so on. So I'll do that one and that one. So I've got very small starts. I can make them out. It's there. Very small peen dent. And that'll give the drill a smaller drill than what I want to finish it off on. I need a 5 for the holes for the rods I'm putting through, but I'll start off with maybe a 3 because it's a lot quicker that way. Another thing you can do is get a permanent marker and augment that dent with a cross, so the centre of the pen will be right where you need to go, because my camera's not the best in the world. Okay, so get back in a bit when I've done them all and get drilling. Now I don't expect everybody to have one of these to hand. This is an engineering strike plate. Now obviously if I'm on a wooden bench and I'm between the 2 stays, so that's the leg there, and the leg's about 2 feet that way, when you hit down on the punch, unless you've got something solid underneath, you're not going to get that good a strike. So if you've got one of these, I was very fortunate to see this at Froome Boot Sale. The bloke didn't even know what it was. There's your design there, pretty close. Creeping around the back of the camera. There now is my punch. Oh, this is getting awkward. There. And then this should sound totally different. Bang! Alright? Now that, what a difference. You can now see that. Reason is, it's like an axe, like an anvil. You come down with this, and this doesn't want to bounce because there's so much mass underneath, basically. I don't know quite what the physics is, but you can see that the strike is a lot better because you've got a strike plate underneath. I mean, if you had just a big old slab of metal, it should work just the same. Don't know if you can see that, but I can see it's a lot clearer than it was before. I just found some 3mm brass, and brass is more expensive than steel, so Rob's getting brass. So these are 3mm. There's a 3mm. This isn't high speed steel, this is cobalt steel, so it's slightly harder. So you've got to drill gently with a bit of lube, but cobalt steel rather than high speed steel. Okay, so because I was using the vertical lathe thing the other day, my toggle clamp's somewhere else. So no shortcuts, I use a G-clamp so it's still clamped. So I've lined up the workpiece. That's definitely in the first peening point where that centre punch was. And I'm going to use some lube on that and get drilling. This is what you need, is cutting and tapping fluid. Just keeps it cool. Turn it on, and if I remember it should be too fast, so I'm going to change the belts. Yeah, that's too fast. If you have a look at it you can actually hear it, it's too fast, so I'm going to turn it off and change the speeds up here. So now what I'm going to do is I'll put the belt in that lower position. The belt is going to go down to here, and then this one is going to go down to there. So now the motor has to turn faster to get the same speed, but the motor does the same speed all the time. So it's going to be slower because it's on the small cog there, the big cog there. So, small one there, big one there. Right, you should see and hear that it's totally a different speed now. Okay, and that goes like that. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Don't rush. That's because my chuck is knackered. Try that. Good. And the depth was all the way through the metal and a touch into the wood. That way you'll never overdo it one day and drill your lovely drill bed here underneath in this metal bit here. You want to drill through that and some spare material underneath, and you'll get anywhere near as bad a burr on the back of your workpiece. So I'll drill the rest. I'll see you in a bit. Right, now the lanyard hole, I'm going to drill the little one, but eventually I've got to go up in sizes until they hit about 10mm, because the lanyard hole is going to be brass tubing, which is a lot bigger than those pinholes there for pins. So I'm not going to go straight away over 10. It's hard work and I ain't got the power to do it. It's just you know, if you had a big engineering one it'd be fine with wet lube coming across it. It's So I'll go like 3, 5, 7, 9 and 10. You have all the time in the world. Right, I've got a minute and a half left, and what I want to do is give it a response for a young lad called Brenton, who was asking about using the grinder for not only on his straight edges but his curved edges as well. So down here, I'll get set up as quick as I can for him. Okay, right buddy, what I want to say is when you're doing your straight edge and you're against the grinder wheel, I don't generally use the staves. I find it quite natural. When you come to here and you get to that curved blade, you want to be a machine. You literally want to be as in a guide rail as you possibly can. So as you go to there, you will do that as well. I'll get it running, and then hopefully you'll see what I'm on about. Right, so as straight as you can be, and as naturally as you can get to the wheel, and then just turn. You turn with it. You turn with it. Alright, any more problems, let me know. I'll go into a bit more depth for you. All the best.